I'm like a Molly May girly.
Oh, is that what she drinks?
I don't know. But
Hi, and welcome to the Daily Dose podcast. I am absolutely delighted to have sat next to me one of my favourite brow techs of all time, I'm not going to lie. I first met her at the Brow Awards in 2023. Both fangirled over each other and it was really cute. So it does bring me great pleasure to introduce you to Eloise from Take a Brow.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm good, thank you.
Good. Eloise is a multi-award winning brow artist. She not only produces a luxury brow experience for her clients, she now offers one-to-one courses with other brow techs. And...
A fly.
Oh, a fly. Buzz off you.
You're invited on the podcast. No, we've got a technical
it's all
glitch.
gone wrong.
It's all gone wrong.
Hang on.
This can go in the bloopers.
Right.
There we go.
Fabulous. We'll start again.
We're back.
A multi-award winning brow artist who not only provides a luxury brow experience for her clients, she now offers one-to-one classes for other brow techs, and she also manages to bash out exceptional content on her socials, which, let's be honest, is why we are all here. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I know.
You're like in the jungle,
I am
though.
in
I'm
the
sorry.
jungle.
I'm like Steve Irwin. Jesus. Right, first of all, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm from Huddersfield originally. Yeah. Started in brows, how long ago was it now? Coming up to 4 years ago. I transitioned, actually a weird transition that all my clients ask me about. I don't know whether you ever get asked, like, what did you do before brows?
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
And then you have to go through, I don't know about you, but I did so many different random things, like, before brows. But I used to dance and do musical theatre. So that's kind of where Take a Brow comes from. Everyone always goes on about my name.
That completely makes sense
How
now.
they like my name.
That completely makes sense.
So there's a background to it.
Right.
So that's why it's quite like unique to me, I suppose, which is what I always wanted when I started it up. I wanted something unique to me, so Take a Brow like feels right. But yeah, so I used to dance and sing, musical theatre, all of that from like being 5 years old up to 21, I think I was.
Oh my God.
And then it was just during COVID, really, when things kind of stopped in that industry. I was living in London. And then moved back up, was going to go back down, and then was like, oh, I'll train in brows, because I had a friend that did it, and she was like, I was just always obsessed with her, yeah, and I was like, she always did my eyebrows, and I was like, oh, actually, I like this, so I'll give it a go. Yeah. So I thought, well, yeah, use the money that I'd kind of saved a bit from not doing anything during COVID, invest it into something that I could kind of run alongside dancing at the time. And then, yeah, I kind of just got into doing it part-time, or doing some other random jobs alongside that. I was bloody working for Royal Mail.
No, you weren't.
I did.
Were you a postie?
It's a fun fact. I was a person...
For how long?
Can't believe I've just dropped that.
Oh my God, you can be a singing postie. There's a singing postie where I'm from.
I wish I was.
Here's your
I
mail.
look terrific.
Have to wear the knee shorts.
Yeah, I did have to wear the shorts. Yeah,
And,
I had a full
the
kit.
little hiking boots.
Yeah, boots, the lot. I'm going to have to try and find a photo so you can insert a photo of
please.
me. Yeah. So that was my like rogue job that I did. And then what else did I do? I was doing some social media for my friend at the time.
Uh-huh.
I was still dance teaching.
Okay.
Was working like 3 days a week at the gym across the road, so then just did clients around them.
Yeah.
So when I was at the gym, I was on reception and I was teaching spin classes as well.
Jesus.
So I had, at one point, I literally had about 5 jobs on the go. My accountant hated me.
Yeah.
She was like...
Have you had an ADHD diagnosis or anything?
Well, you see, we've actually spoken about this because I think it needs to happen.
It'd be better to tell you what jobs I don't do.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is less that I don't do.
How did you go about building your audience?
I get people saying to me all the time, oh, your socials are so good. You're so good. And I'm thinking in my head, oh my God. think it's that thing of when you are just being yourself and just popping on your socials, popping on, everyone always says that, just popping on. I think that's probably where I felt maybe more of a switch with my socials, of interactions with people, and maybe even my relationship with my clients a bit as well, that when you do pop on and show your face and talk and show your personality, I think you do get that better relationship with your kind of social media friends, but also with your clients, because they know who you are. Yeah. You're not just a logo and a good set of brows. Yeah. Like, you are a person behind it. I feel you get more respect then when the person feels like they know you as a person. Yeah. And you've got that good relationship with them, that they understand that that's your business and that's your job and that's your income and all of that. So you've got that better relationship there moving forwards as well. So I think it does help showing your face, definitely. It does.
In terms of collaborating, now you've recently, in the last year, is that right, become an Elite Tech with Buff Browz. Yeah. You've done a couple of lives for them. You've done a Facebook live, and you did their first Sunday service for Instagram, which was amazing, by the way. Do you think that collaboration with Buff Browz, or just being part of being an Elite Tech, has played a role in your journey in kind of building your content? Has it helped you?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Buff Browz was one of the first brands that kind of I felt like I connected with on a content level and a like product level, I suppose. Like, it's the first one where I was like, I love these products. Like, you know, you get taught with whatever you get taught with, but then you go out and find your own way with things. And they were the first ones where I was like, I like this and I like this vibe that they've got and all of that. So I was like really intent on wanting to be an Elite Tech. I had it in my notes page. It was on my vision board.
Too cute.
If anyone's seen my little cringe video from when I became an Elite Tech, they will know.
It's not cringe, it's cute.
I mean, it is cute, but looking back now, it's probably a bit cringe.
No, it's
everyone loved it. So.
No, because it's real, and and that's what it's about. I feel like there's a lot of shit on social media where people are pretending to be other people. And Jamie from What the Pluck touched on this when I did a podcast with him. But it's important, I think, to be real.
Yeah, 100%.
And it gets you more authentic, genuine followers, real people, and if you're more authentic, then it shows.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it got really good, like.
It was heartwarming to watch it. It was really, really cute. Don't cringe about it. It was really cute. Don't worry.
I'll take that back. It wasn't cringe. It was cute.
It was really cute.
When I look back on that, I think that was the point where I was like, that was my first thing where I felt like, like I've achieved that now. Like, and I felt that was going to kind of help me to grow on a side of the brow community rather than just clients, which is something that I'm trying to do now with my one-to-one like masterclasses being a thing now. I suppose obviously I'm trying to appeal to a different audience now. I'm trying to go down that more educational side of things. Both have like 100% helped with that, because you get that exposure from being with them, just the opportunities as well. That's why I kind of always grab the lives when I can, because I just think confidence-wise for me as well, as much as I don't mind going on and showing my face on stories and talking and like making a dick of myself on reels and stuff.
Don't we all?
I don't care about any of that. But then when it comes to, like we were just saying, there's a screen, there's you, there's your client, and no one's talking back to you. Yeah. Like, it's literally just your voice for an hour and a half.
Terrifying.
It's terrifying. So, but then, like I say, once you get into it, you're fine. But I wouldn't have that opportunity to do that without them. I'd have just been doing a live and hoping, keeping my fingers crossed that people wanted to join.
You'd be like, oh my God, 5 people are watching.
Exactly. I mean, I didn't even expect, I think there were 50 something on there at some point. And I remember looking and being like, oh my God, like there's 50 something. And like, that even doesn't even sound like a big number, but to me,
I was watching going, oh my God, like, Sim, there's 60 people watching her.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe it. So I was so happy with that. And then I was a bit worried as it was going on whether people were going to drop off, because I know that happens, which is normal.
It's no reflection on yourself. No. It's just people doing life.
Yeah, exactly. They're like
it's a
dropping
Sunday.
in and out. Yeah, it's a Sunday. And I was so grateful that people wanted to come and spend their Sunday watching me chat.
Yeah.
So
And do a banging set of brows, by the way.
Yeah, they were nice, to be fair, but her face helps. She's my favourite model.
Beautiful.
She's stunning.
Yeah.
She's stunning. Shout out to Molly.
Yeah.
It's the meeting people and the networking and whatnot. And that's something that Buff also helps with, because like going to the Brow Awards, like we both went this year together with Buff, and there's so many girls there that you know from social, and you like know that they're in Elite Tech, but you've never met them before in your life.
Never met them.
It's so good to have those opportunities to grow because of Buff.
Yeah.
But yeah, love them.
I agree.
Love them.
They are sponsoring this season, by the way. They're sponsoring the whole podcast. So thank you. Big shout out to Buff.
We love you.
We love you. We love you all.
Like, seriously love you.
Thank you. Do you have any tips for people starting out? Now, I would like to put it towards the content creation side of things.
So I feel like, you know, clean and clear pictures, what comes across well on socials, always attaching your logo onto your brow photos, so because obviously no one else can use it then anyway, which is a bonus. But just so that if it just pops up randomly on someone's thing, they're drawn to your logo.
Yeah.
That it's not just a picture of a pair of brows and then they're swiping away from it.
Yeah.
But I'd say that's the main thing at the start. I just tried to make sure that I had clear, like professional content, good before and afters. And that I was genuinely happy with that brow that I was putting out, not just putting it out because I'd done a set of brows. I'll post a picture of it. And I'd like people saying you need to post 7 days a week or something. Yeah. No, I'd rather post once and it be a really good quality photo.
Very good advice.
And then, just building it up that way, really. I think that's probably what I focused on at the start. I probably utilise like things like Canva a bit more now, having a play around on that. Not using the free version, actually paying for the subscription because it's worth it,
right? It's so worth 100%. It. It's only $10.99 a month.
Yeah.
You put it through your tax.
Exactly. It's so worth it.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So I probably utilise that a little bit more now, just to do even stories and things, just to make it a little bit more professional looking, in keeping, not kind of using different pictures and different colours and different fonts all the time. Just trying to get the ones that you like and then just doing it with that. But I'd say that's the only app that I've really delved into. I use Instagram stories quite a lot and like Instagram Reels. Do you just edit your Reels actually on Instagram? Yeah, I tend to.
Do you? Do you not use an app outside of that?
No, I probably should, but I don't.
No, your Reels are really... I'm interested to know because I started out using Instagram, but I don't know, it just felt really clunky to me. So when I moved away and we used VN.
Yeah.
And I really liked that.
Yeah.
And then I've moved from VN to CapCut.
Yes.
And CapCut is great.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing the podcast, I can't edit that on my phone, and I have to do it on my computer. So I'm now retraining myself on how to edit that on the computer now.
Yeah.
There's also, by the way, going to be zero gatekeeping because it's taken me a massive amount of time to build up a little bit of an education myself on how to do.
You're amazing at it.
Thank you.
You're amazing at it.
But it does take me a while, and I am up.
Yeah.
Till late hours at night trying to learn how to do things. So
I think that's the thing. It actually takes time, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I don't use all those apps that you use, but kind of even just using Instagram, so time consuming. I'll get it in my head thinking, right, I've got like a little gap there where I'll just edit that and then I'll post it at like 7:00 or whatever.
Yeah.
When I finish work, I'll just forget because I'll run out of time in the gap doing something else. And then I'll get to the evening, forget to post it, and it goes on for another week, and I'm like, try again next week. Honestly, it takes me ages.
I think as well, it takes, if you're using, for example, CapCut, when it's got templates on there, which if you're starting out is really helpful. If you're not naturally quite creative in that sense, it can be a lot harder.
Yeah, 100%.
The whole time you're talking, I'm still imagining you in your little posty outfit.
We are going to have to find a photo of that because it's going to pop up much. Here. Yeah, ding.
I mean, I quite often just give away free coffee. I don't really know why I've even bothered spending money on the coffee shop.
Yeah. I mean, guys, just to point out, it is a really good coffee.
Do you like it?
It's unreal.
How good was your latte art, by the way?
Oh, I mean, it's still in there a little bit.
Oh, I love when that happens.
Yeah, it's a strong latte art. It's really nice. Got a caramel latte, obviously. I'm like a Molly May girly.
Oh, is that what she drinks?
I don't know.
What's your favourite coffee?
Kind of depends what season it is, I suppose.
Right.
I'd normally get a caramel iced latte, oat milk.
Oat milk is because it's a taste choice, not because it's an allergy.
Not an allergy.
Good, because that's cow's milk.
I saw the panic in your eyes then.
Oh my God. I was about to shut everything down and take you to hospital. It's a real panic of mine.
I saw the fear. I saw it go through your mind. That was so funny.
That's the first time you and your posty outfit's not been in my head.
Just for that one moment.
Just you in a hospital bed then.
Yeah. Christmas, gingerbread latte.
Of course.
Standard.
Yeah,
I think
classic.
that's about it, really.
Yeah, I'm here for
I like
that.
a matcha, but I'm only just getting into my matchas.
Oh, I should have made you a matcha. It's green as well. It matches your branding. I'm literally like creaking my neck to get round to see you around this enormous
I'm
plant.
camouflaged. No one will see me on the podcast. I know.
Where is she?
Where is she? They'll just see the bob.
I think you look a little bit like the singer Ray.
Do you know who actually also said that? Abby.
Oh, yeah.
AMC Brows. She was like, I just need to let you know that you look like Ray.
You
I
do?
just need to tell you. And I was like, that is so weird because so many people have said that now.
You do?
Wish I could sing like her though.
People tell me I look like the girl from Bridesmaids, the one who was the bride, the one that shit in the street. That one. That one.
You so do.
Nose. Do you ever feel like you get overwhelmed with stuff from content? Do you? And what do you do to overcome it? How do you deal with it?
To be honest, I try not to put too much pressure on myself with content, really. I try, like you say, when you want it to be natural, it can't be natural if you've pre-planned everything.
So pleased you've said that because I don't schedule.
No, never.
No, I don't. I feel bad for saying that, but I also feel like I don't want to hide that from people because I don't think a lot of people do also schedule. I would rather just make it on the hop when I've got the creative.
Yeah.
That it just pops into my head.
Yeah, 100%. To be honest, this is probably a bit of a rogue thing to say as well, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I will be selective on what brows I do post on social media because I'm at work for my clients and they're paying me to do their eyebrows. If I'm filming every appointment and taking pictures of every appointment, I'm not focused fully on their brows because I'm thinking I want to, this needs to look like this or this needs to look like that. And I'm thinking about what the post's going to be like rather than the eyebrows.
Their eyebrows, yeah.
And I don't really ever go to work, like you say, thinking, I'm going to do pictures of this, I'm going to do this video and whatever. It might be a very odd occasion where I think I really want to do a reel and I'll use that person for it. But most of the time I go to work just to see my clients, chat with my clients, do their eyebrows. Like it's just... the day is what it is, like just the clients. So I'll do someone's eyebrows, and if I really like what I've done, and I think I've not got anything like that on my socials yet, I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it. Yeah. But I'm not pre-planning ahead. I need this, I need that. I haven't posted a wax and tint in 7 weeks. Like none of that. I just don't bother. I just... turn up, like you say. If you really like something and it feels like it would fit on your page, I'll post it.
Yeah.
If not, I don't post for the sake of it. Again, with reels, I'll save loads of reels that I like. I don't always do them, but if I want to do a reel or I've got something I want to post, I'll then flick through the ones I've saved and see if anything works, but not doing it for the sake of it because you've got that pressure to post.
Yeah.
The other week, because I didn't have any brows to post, I got out of sync with it, and I did low-key think like, oh my God, it's stressing me out, like my OCD, I'm going to have to post that and it's not in the right order.
I'm going to have to delete one.
Yeah, and then I just looked at it and I just thought, who actually gives a shit?
Nobody.
No one gives a shit, Eloise. No one's going on your page and going, Eloise hasn't posted a brow picture in between those 2 other posts. Scandal. Like, no one's
she's
doing
messed up her grid.
Yeah, who cares?
Nobody.
No one actually cares. I just don't really stress about it, to be honest. I try not to put too much pressure and just do what feels right to post.
Yeah. No, that's good. I just feel like it's important to understand that you are the only person that's putting pressure on yourself for your socials.
Yeah.
There's nobody out there expecting you to post every day. No. Don't post every day. If your life...
Why is Faye not posted today? Where is she?
She's running a coffee shop. She's got a baby attached to her.
And you're like this in the background.
She's picking her other kid up from school. Oh, and she's just done someone's brows. Yeah. And she's filming a podcast.
On. Yeah.
And she's doing a makeup masterclass. Oh
yeah,
my God.
It's all going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I also have ADHD.
That's maybe why, that first moment when we locked eyes, we knew.
I was like, take a brow.
I was like, Does. I totally freaked out after that. I was like, oh my God.
Did you?
Oh my God, she knows who I am, Zach.
Oh my God, shut up. We were both fangirling. It was really cute.
It was really cute.
And then I saw you at breakfast and I was like, you're going to go far.
and
you
here
went,
we are together.
I know, look at this.
It's so cute.
You heading off to Altrincham Market to go get some food?
We are actually, yeah. We're going to go and, TikTok's my best friend when it comes to food searching. So I'll be heading on there. But yeah, I think we're thinking Altrincham Market.
Great.
Bit of food, head back home. It's only about an hour back to Hoods.
At least it's not snowing now, so you don't have to go through that snow.
I did think that. I checked the weather just to double check it wasn't going to snow again.
I know.
Thank you for having me.
No, you're very welcome. Is there anything you'd like to drop in there? Any advertisement of your classes, where we can find you, where we can book onto your classes?
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, my Instagram page, Take a Brow's probably the main place to find me. DMs are always open. Always. Like you say, we don't gatekeep. Nope. One-to-ones you can book through just DMing me, and we can kind of chat about what you're wanting to upskill in, because they can be a bit niche, can't they? So if you want to upskill in a few different things, we can create a bit of a package together to do that. But yeah, if you want to find me for any one-to-ones, that's where you'll find me. If you just want to chit-chat, send them my way.
We're very open to the chit-chat.
Come over and have a chit-chat. I love a voice note.
Oh my God, I love a voice note. There was someone that I got in touch for the podcast, actually, and her voice note came back to me as a reply.
Yeah.
And it was playing at 0.5, and I didn't realise. But I'm listening to it going, oh my God, I can't have her in the podcast. It's really slow. She speaks really slow.
The podcast will be hours long.
Set aside 5 hours for that one, guys. Yeah, and then I realised it was at 0.5. So I was like, put that back up to 1. Yeah. She was like, oh my God, I'd love to. And I was like, thank God.
Thank God she speaks normal.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for watching or for listening. And we'll see you on the next episode.
And thank you for my coffee. It's banging.